Hey everybody, welcome back to the danebramageROCKS channel. All right, heard you all loud and clear, and I very much appreciate the consistency in the comments of you guys liking my reactions for Voice of Baceprot VOB. So I'll be honest, and I love the band, been following them, and I'm going to continue on. And everyone's been like, hey, you got to check out Monte Island. You got to listen to the song Monte Island. And I planned on it. It's actually on my list for a while. I was just kind of waiting to see if they're going to come out with an official music video for it. They have not. I know the girls are busy and they're doing their thing, but they do have an official lyrical video. So I don't want to keep you guys waiting anymore. And trust me, it's been a while and I missed listening to like new VOB songs. I'm just like, I got to jump back into them, but I just, not much besides, I mean, they've been doing some blogs on their channel and their Instagram and all that stuff. I've been following them for sure. But as far as new music releases, not a whole ton yet, but I haven't heard Monte Island yet. So loud and clear, folks, we're going to do this one. So VOB with their song Monte Island that was released back in October 2024. And this is their official lyrical video. So let's do this. Here we go. But yeah, you may be asking yourself, why wait for a music video, or even if they do like a live video? It's because I like seeing them play. I like seeing them perform. Not that I don't mind lyrical videos. They're fun and all, but it's just fun seeing them in their element, doing their thing. Widi, Siti, and Marsya doing their thing. But I hear you. Let's do it. I'm ready for new songs. I need to expand my playlist, if you will. So here we are. Play button. Found it. Oh. Right out of the gate? Yes. That bass, wow. True. Also true. I always love how VOB and the girls are not afraid to call out people, just in general, like social. How people social react, how, just how people present themselves. They're not afraid to just call out the state of the world. Like, hey, this is what we see. Here's how you guys are acting. And we're going to call you out on it. And it's fantastic. What I love about this one already is it's like a heavier, it's like a deeper tone. Does that make sense? The bass, Widi's, bass on this one is really standing out for me. And of course, Siti laying out this awesome, just great drum roll, but it's just deeper. I don't know. You know what I mean? It feels deeper. This is awesome. Very, very good. Heavy, right? Oh, Siti. That is what I was looking for. I was like, okay, when is Siti going to go ahead and do her thing? She just did it. Bravo. Oh, come on. There you go, Marsya. That honestly was my favorite part of the song already because her voice sounded perfect in there, and I know they sing a lot in English, obviously, and the translate, from the English that they're trying to deliver didn't catch me as hard as the Indonesian words here that they're singing. So that sequence right here is awesome, and her voice sounds phenomenal. Of course, after she gets done doing this fun little guitar solo, because their talent's just out of control. I love it though. This is awesome. I love it. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, her singing Indonesian, just look at that. Just even that last sequence gave me the goosebumps. And I do appreciate that they sing songs in English. Don't get me wrong, because we can understand the lyrics, and awesome that they're calling out people's like egos and vanity and stuff like that. But I like her singing in the native language, and it just flows so nicely together. And yeah, that was definitely awesome. Cool sequence. I assume they have way more songs they sing, so now I got to go dig back a little bit more and do that, because that's I like hearing it. I love hearing it in their native language. I really, really do. It was phenomenal, but awesome song. I love the slower heavy, just like deep down grunge, like almost like metal, like, oh, that was good. That dug in, and I really, really love hearing their talents individually shine throughout the song. The bass that Widi was putting on was phenomenal. The drums that Siti was laying down was phenomenal, and it's just, they're so fun, and I love watching them play. But this was actually a pretty fun video, and I enjoyed it. All right, stick around. Let's do the wrap up. Oh, wasn't that fun? It's just so good to get back into VOB again. I feel like I've filled a void that I've been missing for a while since I did my last reaction to VOB. But jumping over to the YouTube channel, the video description of that song specifically, that's what the song's about. But using the magic of online translators, here's how that translates over. Mighty Island was clearly created to describe the destruction of nature caused by human actions such as the destruction of forests and green areas, corrupt actions, marine pollution, poaching, and other reckless human behaviors that are absolute supporters of the climate crisis. So, yes, they were still pointing out people's ignorance and vanities and all that jazz, but I did not know until now that it was related to the destruction of our planet, basically. The emphasis on the word island in the title of the song is intended as a symbol of conveying a sense of bitterness that the earth that was once beautiful, sturdy, and a source of diverse life is now being eroded by the greed of the rulers and the indifference of society to barbaric exploitation under the pretext of economics, as well as the greed of tyrannical businessmen who have superpowers to disrupt environmental regulations. Now, we really hope that there is an awakened awareness. Hopefully there is sanity that is awakened before everything is really too late. Please accept our work as a small proof that the earth and its humans did exist. So there's VOB doing what VOB does best, is calling out reality, the state of the world, no matter if it's with people, with nature, with greed, with power, or whatever that looks like. VOB doing what VOB does, and we are here for it. So that was awesome. Another great song from VOB, Mighty Island. Marsya, Siti, and Widi just doing what they do best and crushing it, and I love it. And yes, we are standing by. I'm waiting for more music videos if they're going to be writing more songs. I know they still just fairly recently released their latest album there, and it is available out and all that stuff. But so we're just curious to see what the future looks like later. But for now, when you want to be notified when more VOB stuff comes out, or other Indonesian artists that I just happen to follow on this channel, you might want to do those things there. And if you want to support this channel even further, all you got to do is look down below for me, and there'll be a bunch of links to any of the other channels and socials, or you can head over to danebramageROCKS.com. One of the best ways to support. You can sign up there to become a support member. Check out some of the fun, cool merchandise that I have on there if you are so inclined, or if you want to, you can pop over to the Patreon, where you will get exclusive content and messages and updates from me that you can't see anywhere else. And all those subscription packages start out at just $1. But thank you guys so much for checking this out. Thank you so much for continuing to message me, making sure I'm keeping on top of VOB 100%. I plan on it, and I will not quit doing it. I promise, because I love what they're doing. But voice of Baceprot with their song Mighty Island from October 2024. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And until next time, keep on rocking.